Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Vidi Irwanda, student ID number 180600051. My major is Economic Development. I made this video to present the mid-semester exam of the Transportation Economic course with the lecturer Mr. Hari Setia Putra. In this video, I will review an article related to transportation economic with the title Service Quality Analysis for Online Transportation Services Case Study of GO-JEK. Well, in the related article, there are 6 discussions, that is, first, introduction, second, theoretical background, third, research methodology, fourth, result and analysis, fifth, implication and future work, and sixth is conclusion. Before we proceed to the discussion related to service quality analysis for online transportation services, case study of GO-JEK, then we will discuss first of all introduction. The first is introduction. Transportation online is one of the newest service innovation in the e-commerce. Online transportation service or ride-sharing is an individual transportation services where our customer can order a ride, car, motorcycle, and etc. through mobile application, and the driver can respond the order through the apps. It provides several benefits such as driver and customer can know each other location accurately. Customer can see the driver and vehicle information, and the customer can easily find transportation to commute to other place or time efficiency. This benefit make ride-sharing gain popularity among the urban people easily. There are already number of popular online transportation services in Europe and USA such as Lyft, UberX, Sidecar, and Carpool. Meanwhile, in Indonesia, the popular online transportation services are GO-JEK, Grab, Uber, Bajaj App, TransJek, Wheelline, BangJek, Ojek Syari, and BlueJek. Among those, GO-JEK, Grab, and Uber are the ones who hold the large market share and tightly competing to each other. With the rising awareness of online transportation services in Indonesia, the company who run the services need to improve its service quality so that they can improve the service and gain competitive advantage over others. The second discussion is the theoretical background. The second, theoretical background. A. Online transportation service. Online transportation service is a part of m-commerce service which is defined as transaction performed in mobile network. In m-commerce, customer or user can put order of the product or service through internet without using the PC or personal computer. As the technology of the mobile phone is getting more advanced, more people are using m-commerce and consequently, more commercial services are provided by the business people. Mobile commerce is attractive due to its unique characteristic. Clark and Flaherty define 3 characteristics of m-commerce, which are ubiquity, convenience, localization, and personalization. Xiaojian et al. Add one more characteristic, which is accessibility. Due to its power to be accessed anywhere, anytime. This characteristic applies to online transportation service as well, which is one of varieties of e-commerce product. With this unique, it is important to study the quality of services of online transportation. The B. Online transportation services in Indonesia. In Indonesia, the hype of online transportation was started when GO-JEK was founded in 2010. GO-JEK began with 20 drivers and now they already have more than 200,000 drivers in several big cities in Indonesia. The application for GO-JEK was launched in early 2015 and now being continuously upgraded. In 2014, Uber entered Indonesia market and followed by Grab in 2015. Thus, three are now the top three of online transportation services in Indonesia. However, GO-JEK is leading with a large number of users and drivers in many cities in Indonesia. The C. Services quality. Service quality has been an important issue in the e-commerce domain. Service quality, along with information quality and system quality, are included in update the Loan and Macleod IS success model to measure e-commerce success. There are two perspectives in defining service quality. The first perspective states that service quality is the comparison between the customer expectation and the customer perception to real experience of services. The second perspective argues that the service quality is only measured by the customer perception. Based on the first perspective, Parasuraman et al. In 1998 developed ServQual Skull, which became one of the most influencing research in the service quality. The third discussion is research methodology. Research methodology defines how the research is conducted, including the research process and approach. The study used quantitative approach, and the data collection was conducted by using survey distributed through various media such as social network, chat group, and internet. Online surveys is chosen because it can be easily distributed, have wide range, and relatively costless. As for data analysis, entropy technique is used. Entropy is a technique that processes quantitative data by assigning weight to each criterion. This technique was selected because it can rank the aspects of measurement to identify which was the best or worst quality measure. Our next discussion is research and analysis. 4. Result and analysis. A. Respondent demographic. The respondent for this study is Indonesian people who has experience using GO-JEK online transportation application. The survey is distributed widely without any restriction on age, occupation, location, or gender. Data collection was concluded from 12 March 2017 until 12 April 2017. The number of respondents is 857, which is dominated by female. Table 3 comprises the demographic data of respondents. The results show that most of the respondents are living in the Jabodetabek, which is metropolitan and urban city area. In urban area, mobility is very important and it drives the need for public transportation. Therefore, online transportation services are popular in Jabodetabek since it accommodates the need for commuting in urban area. In addition, the respondents are dominated by female due to the tendencies of female not driving motorcycle or car in Indonesia. Therefore, female use public transportation more frequently than men. Duchne in 2011 also stated that the number of female having private vehicle is less than male. Meanwhile, they tend to have more trips such as going to store, beauty shop, picking up their children, and so on. This becomes the factor causing the number of online transportation services female users in significantly more than male. The B is service quality assessment result. Data analysis is performed by weighting each criterion using entropy technique. The highest weight criterion in the online transport service quality analyzes perceived cognitive. Perceived cognitive shows how the flow in the online transportation application match the understanding of the user. Example, when the user orders an online transportation service, the user will get an approximate distance and price. Cognitive belong to perceived control dimension that requires are present to predict the probability of upload of an event and the implication. Then, in 1991, also argued that is very important among all dimensions of perceived control. This control can reduce uncertainty by Imada and Nagaishi in 1982 and increase the value of service perceived by user. From the article that we discussed, there are several things that can be employed in the future. So the 5, we are talking about the implication and future work. The study contributes to service quality domain by identifying criteria to assess the service quality of online transportation service in technology perspective. The criteria are based on previous studies in service quality. The study also shows how the criteria can be used to measure the service quality of online transportation service by using entropy analysis. The practical implication of this study is that the online transportation service provider can evaluate the service quality in technological perspective using the criteria derived from the study. This will help the online transportation service to improve their quality of service. The study has established the foundation to develop online transportation service quality model. However, it is still not empirically validated. Therefore, future works are required to validate the identified criteria empirically by survey or expert judgment. From the article, we discussed that we can conclusion. The 6th is conclusion. The study was conducted to analyze the service quality of online transportation and take GO-JEK as the object of the case study. The study used quantitative approach by distributing online questionnaires to respondents who have been using online transportation service in the last 3 months. Based on literature study, we identify 20 criteria that can be used to measure online transportation service quality. The 20 criteria were then used to evaluate GO-JEK service quality by employing entropy analysis. From the entropy analysis, each criterion was weighed to rank the quality of the service relatively to each other. For GO-JEK, the order of criteria from the highest weight are: first, perceived cognitive; second, perceived website innovative; the third, used to of us; and the fourth, billing; 5 is valence; 6 is accessibility; 7 is reliability or fulfillment; the 8 is website design; the 9 is contact; the 10 is content usefulness; the 11 is responsiveness; the 12 personalization; the 13 punctuality; the 14 is content adequacy; the 15 is system availability; the 16 is privacy; the 17 is interactivity; the 18 is compensation; the 19 is trust; and the 20 is perceived risk. The result of analysis can be used by company to determine which aspects are still lacking and need to be improved. That's all the material I can present. Thank you for your attention. And the last I say, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.